What'd he say? Don't be afraid of the way you feel.
Don't be afraid.
Hey man, week 3. Nah, bruh.
Don't be afraid, baby.
Nah, let me chill. But nah, bruh. Week 3, man. I'm Ja. You know, I missed y'all a little bit, bruh. You know, I ain't even gonna lie. I been vlogging. I've been vlogging a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, I miss my people, bruh. Let me vlog. So, you know, today is Monday, top of the week, bruh. Hope y'all had a great weekend. I hope y'all had a great holiday. I did, man, you know. And I started watching my videos back, bruh. Them joints be fake depressing. Like, we done with that, bruh. I'm not about to keep talking about what happened. It is what it is. But, you know, after you have some things happen, it's always good to, you know, for me, you know, come around my family. Because I get motivation, you know what I'm saying? Seeing my siblings, seeing my mom, my dad, you know, like, friends. Like, I get motivation to, you know, like, all right, Dev, come on, we gotta lock in. Like, we got stuff we gotta do. We don't have time to sit and sulk. We gotta make stuff happen. So, yeah, man. But my family, we did Secret Santa. So, if you know me, I play the game heavily. So, I just asked for a purple controller. So, I got that. And, yeah, bruh, that junk. I ain't even play it yet though. I had to do some stuff on my Wi-Fi so I can make sure my game's straight, you know what I'm saying? This stuff get a little crazy after the holidays. But yeah, man, so now I'm ready to go to this place called Curry Pizza House. Pizza is arguably, you know, you feel how you want to feel, but it's arguably like the best thing you can eat, bro. Like, literally, like, you can get whatever you want, fool, on a pizza. Easy. Not hard at all. Like, that's why I love pizza. So, I'm ready to go in this junk, eat some pizza. I'll probably bring y'all in there with me, for real, for real. I told myself I'm trying to, you know, get in the habit of taking my camera into places with me so y'all can really see my day and not just see, like, a end portion of it. But, yeah, bro. So, I'm ready to go in that junk now. But for this week, I'm thinking, so I think I want to go to Philly sometime this week. I'm thinking about it. I haven't fully decided yet though, but I'm really thinking about going to Philly, enjoying some time out there, doing some, not really enjoying, but doing stuff for the brand, vlogging, creative process type stuff. So yeah, but I ain't decided yet. So we'll see. But yeah, man, getting the ball rolling on a lot of things in life. I got one more design to do for the Dream World collection. It's pretty much done. This last design I waited for last because it's gonna be hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like hard both like visually and hard to do. But you know, I could do it. I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna definitely make that happen. So yeah, bro. But I'm gonna go get this food from Curry Pizza House. And yeah, so let's do it. Alright, guys, so we here. You know, this is a little nerve-wracking. And granted, it's not packed, so I guess it's like a good start. But yeah, I don't really like how I feel right now. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's time. I don't know, but you know, I'm just uncomfortable. So we're just gonna keep it going like nothing happened. So they got me water. It's not liquor, it's water. Drink water, no liquor. In a little cup. That's what they start you off with. The food looked good. I looked at a couple people's plates. Like, you should always do that when you come into a place. Look at other people's plates. Just to see what you probably gonna eat. So that's what I did. So looked at other people's plates. Food don't look too bad. I'm not gonna lie. Looking at the menu, like, everything is reasonably priced. So you might be in for something good. This might be a cool spot. I ain't gonna lie. So I don't know, but we'll see. we'll see for real. But yeah, so I'll tap back in with y'all when the food come. Ain't really nothing to really talk about right now. So I'll tap back. Well, nah, I guess. So I could talk, but yeah. So I did 2 designs today. I had to fix some things for our Dreamland collection. I really like the collection. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be exactly what the brand need. I think our identity has kind of shifted a couple times, but this is gonna be exactly what we need right here. So we'll see how that all work out. Honestly, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm ready, honestly, truly. So can I get? I thought I would. Now I'm ready. I'm gonna get the Meat Lovers Classic.
What size?
What's the size people usually eat like they buy themselves?
10 is perfectly fine for one person. I can split a 10. A 10 is for me and my shorty.
Let me do a 10.
Yep.
Let me do a 10. It's my first time here too. So
That's cool. Yeah.
I don't want to do too much.
So you said the Meat Lovers, small.
Yeah. It
That's
got
good.
no salami. Well, nah, never mind. It's cool.
Keep everything?
Yeah, keep everything. Take the beef off. No beef. Well, you know what? I'm bugging. I'm gonna get everything, bro.
All right, no red sauce, cheese. You pick what you want.
It's cool.
Everything.
It's my first time. I gotta eat it how it comes.
Okay, yeah, that's how. Pretty much this one. This one the Meat Lovers. That's how you do it.
I'm gonna eat it how it comes.
All right, so
I ain't
just
even gonna be
send it through.
Yeah.
Cool.
Appreciate you, my man.
Thank you, man.
When you first go to a place, see, I don't even know how to open this. See, I might not even get no water because I can't. Wait, it might go back. Let's see. Gosh, bruh. I don't know how to open this. I'm about to ask these ladies. Excuse me, ma'am? She talking. Excuse me, sir? You know how to open this? This portion? Thank you, man. I was looking, I'm like, how am I supposed to even open this? Perfect, I appreciate it. See, just simply asking people questions, man. Don't be scared. Talk, have conversation, ask people questions. I ain't know how to open this, yo. I'm over here struggling, bro. Let me show you how easy it is. Close it, lock it. I feel like an imbecile, but gotta learn somehow. But yeah, so I did a lot of things for the brand today. So when I get home, I got one last thing I gotta do. And then for real, start working on a script, start finding models. This video will probably be out before the models. But if you're ever interested in modeling, just follow us on our page, on our business page, or me, it don't matter. Business page is RDE.clothing, my page is RDE.div, and just hit me up and tell me, like, I'm interested in modeling. As long as you live in the Delaware, Maryland, Virginia area, we can work with you. You know what I'm saying? We can make some shit. Because we pretty much travel around different spots to make different shoots happen. So just let us know if you're interested and you want to model. Because we'll definitely make that happen. Because we need some models. I want some ones we can have consistently. I need some models that can act, that can talk, not afraid to get in front of the camera, have talking roles, stuff like that. So just let me know. Because we need models. But after I do that, then I'll be straight for real. So yeah, bro. But I'm about to chill right now. They got a little scope. I'm gonna tie back in with y'all today when I get back to the crib and do this video. so y'all can really see what's going on. And yeah, bro, we go from there. But other than that, I'll talk to y'all a little bit. No, you can't have a piece. No, I'm not sitting a piece out. No, I don't care. Sorry, not sorry. Oh yeah, essentials for your pizza. If you don't put these on your pizza, you're not living right. Not living right. Yeah, see? Put that on a piece. Now I'm about to indulge. I'll give y'all a rating when I'm done. I'll do a live rating. Let's take. Okay. Palm slice. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. Really good pizza, really good taste, good thickness, good seasoning, all that, everything good. I'm enjoying it, so I'm fresh and good. I'm straight, bro. Appreciate you. I'm straight. I'm gonna eat this junk, and I'll rap to y'all when I leave. Alright, y'all. So, I just finished eating. The place was good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would definitely go back in the near future. Granted, it was empty, so I can't really say, like, you know. I say, like, on an empty day, they move well, because sometimes you see it, you go to places, and, like, they be moving terribly, and you be like, why is it going so slow? It's empty in here. So I say, like, all in all, good spot. But yeah, now I'm about to go home and now I'm about to start designing. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the design when I get to the crib. It's really dope, you know what I'm saying? If I could pull this off, this would be a elite stepping stone for the brand. I won't lie to you. So just stay down while I do this, while I make this happen. But I'm about to go to the crib, handle this, and then I'm gonna talk to y'all in a little bit. So stay tuned. Dang, focus. But yeah, so I had to listen to some Future, but I was a little bored. You know, you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. But yeah, man, our Dreamland collection is finally complete. Clap it up. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, Dreamland collection is complete. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. You know, it's been a long time coming with the with trying to put out like quality products. You know, like when we first started the brand, you know, I would say where starter fashion was a little bit different, right? And when I say that, I mean like it was more like heat pressing, more like basic designs, words, lettering, and stuff like that. But as anything, right, you want to grow, you want to evolve, like you want to start taking those next steps and moving up. And I think you kind of got to decide which level of fashion you want to be down, right? So for me, y'all have heard me say this before, like I love Off-White, I love Jordan, the brand, I love Nike, the brand. Starting to love Adidas, the brand. And I think the beautiful thing about all of those companies is they have tiers, right? So they have a tier for, you know, everyday shopping, right? So you can go on Adidas, you can go in their store, you can get a shirt for 15, 20 bucks, right? And they got shirts that's like a little bit more, but it's better quality. You know, it might have a little bit more artwork, or the actual design itself, the actual shirt or the garment itself might be a little bit more pricey, right? So the nose might be like your 50 and 60. But then, right, so because like I said, I like fashion, so I'm I think it's a Nike club member, and then I'm in Adidas, whatever their premier club is as well. And you can literally go on their site, bro, or go on their app, and you'll see pieces on there that are like $500, $600, bro. And it's crazy. Now, do I aspire ever to get to that level? Yes. Like, I want to turn this RDE into like a luxury streetwear, right? So if you pay attention to like Gucci, Louis, they'll fluctuate whether they're a luxury designer or they're luxury streetwear, depending on where you find their garments, depending on where you find their stuff. One of the really instrumental people in that was Dapper Dan. Was really instrumental in bringing designer into streetwear places and to the, I say like to the hood, right? And granted, I'm not bringing it to the hoods, you know what I'm saying? I'm not from the hood, but bringing it to, you know, urban areas, I think would be the better word to say. And from there, if you know anything about fashion, once it hits the urban areas where people work every day, where people come every day for, or come to every day for like hanging out, or they might hang in the weekends, they see what the urban people are wearing, and after you know, it starts spurting out from the urban and it just goes out. So that's how I reach like suburban, even like some rural areas. I've seen like people will live in rural areas, but because they're so tapped in on social media, or because they might go to the city every weekend, like they tend to dress like those people that live in the city. So ultimately, that's like the level I'm trying to build the brand to. So it's taking a lot of work on the base level to get it there. I talked to my manufacturer today. You know, great conversation. I mean, I thought, bro, they was gonna say, yeah, man, we ain't heard from you in a minute. Move around. I was gonna be like, what? So I was nervous about finding a new manufacturer, but things like picked up just like that. You know, in this current climate of the culture and the economy, prices have changed a little bit from what they were prior to, but I'm not gonna lie, they're still like incredibly better. So I think that'll help us with our overall model of what we're trying to do, how we're trying to push these shirts out. I think it'll really, really help because it'll be better. I'll leave it at that. It'll be better. So yeah, but that's for the brand. So that's what I did for the brand today. Really ain't do too much, bro. I had to work at my part-time job. That job was chill, bro. Tell me why this lady walked up to the register with a TJ Maxx bag. And I told her I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I'm still new. She ain't gonna see this. If she see this, Jim, I'm doing something right. She say, yeah, I'm turning this in. Bro, I work at Burlington. I need a return. I said, man, that's not the right place. She said, yes, it is. I really, you know, and in life, right, you're going to have these moments where you got to decide, like, is it worth it? Is it worth being right? And she was a woman. Now, I'm not saying a woman can't be right, but I've noticed in my 25 years of living, if you let a woman realize she's wrong by herself, it'll stick more, right? Because she has to go through that whole realization. If I tell her she's wrong, why you say it like that? What you mean by that? Like, nah, bro. Can't do that. So I took a step back and I said, ma'am, I want you to look at the wall right there. She looked at the wall. She said, oh, baby. And that's it right there. I said, it's okay. She's like, I'm so sorry. I was just so rude. I was so mean. I just had a long day. I said, man, it's okay. I get it. Like, have a good one. Go over to TJ Maxx and turn your item in so you can get your money back. And she completely understood and was fine about it. But yeah, man, like, just be you, bruh. Like, when I say be you, like, don't feel like you gotta, like, meet fire with fire. That wouldn't have been, I wouldn't have won that job. So even if I'd have been like, man, this is Burlington, what are you talking about? I got fired. And then I wouldn't have had no job. Again, not doing that again, bruh. So, nah, so now I'm just like, you know, told that lady, I just said, yeah, it's okay. So she understood, but yeah, man, like I said, that was probably the most exciting thing that happened today. Trying to build a platform up, right? So that I can do whatever I want to do every day, but y'all gotta like, share, subscribe. Y'all watching it. Y'all like, some of y'all liking it. I'm getting like, I got like 30 views on the first video and I got like 7 likes. What's up? Like, if you didn't like the last 2, please go back, pause this. I didn't freeze, I just wanted to give you time to go back. And go like that junk, bruh. Like, what are we doing? Go like the video. God. But, yeah, man, so Hopefully, you know, I think like at the end of this week, I'm going snow tubing, so I might vlog that jump. It depends, you know. I gotta get out that bubble. I told y'all I be feeling uncomfortable. Y'all saw me eating the food the other day. I be feeling uncomfortable sometimes. I be like, I don't know. So we'll see how that work, bro. But yeah, like I'm gonna go do that jump tomorrow. I mean on this weekend, and I'll be straight, bro. So I'm gonna get back to doing this. I just want to tap in with y'all, but I'm gonna be more active on this jump for the rest of the week. Y'all stay RDE. I'll talk to y'all shortly. What's up with y'all? Hope y'all good. Hope y'all straight. I like wearing my hair like that a little bit. Hope y'all good. Hope y'all straight. Yeah, man. So today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. I just left church, came back home from church. I like the, you know, since I was younger, my parents, we always used to bring in the New Year, like either at a gospel concert with this big church down there, or, you know, at our church, there's something called a watch night service, if you're not familiar. And I just think that's important. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make sure you're giving time to God. Especially if you want blessings and you want things to fall your way, you gotta give him time, bro. Like you can't not give him time. So yeah, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Yeah. So yeah, man. But I feel like you know, I got a lot of big things planned for this upcoming year, man. A ton. And you know, my message for y'all is I don't care how cliche it sounds. I don't care how people try to downplay it or make it sound like it's every other year or it's just another year. Bruh, make your plan, bruh. Make your plan. And when you make your plan, stick to your plan. Write your plan down. Have a New Year's resolution. What's wrong with it? Yeah, you could have changed at any point in the year, but you didn't. So we ain't gonna cry over spoiled milk. We're gonna make that adjustment and move forward. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to do in 2026, whatever foundation you want to build, whatever home you want to keep building further on, you know what I'm saying? Do it, bro. And write that goal down. Who cares if somebody got something to say? So my year circle, I learned this from a very wise bruh or a member of my fraternity. He said at his home in his garage, he got like wood panels in his floor, and a couple of them were messed up. And he said, you know, yeah, a couple of the floors are messed up, you know, but I tested y'all. I wanted to see, it was me and my LBs, like I wanted to see who was gonna say something about it, because I would never invite you over again. I'm like, dang, that's deep, and if you don't understand it, I'll explain it to you. If you invite somebody into your home, right, obviously you feel like, you know, they could be trusted. You feel like, you know, they family, right? And around family, you don't point out the impurities or the imperfections, right? Now, we might have a conversation about it, right? So if his floor was dangerous to him or to other people, we would talk about it. But a little gap, a little spacing is not dangerous to nobody. And if you point that out, it's like you trying to point out all my flaws. Instead of you not even necessarily ignoring it, but say, hey, I got some stuff that can fix this gap. You know, you want me to, you know what I'm saying? Or just move past it, right? I'm bringing you in, same thing on this term, so it's like your dreams and stuff. I'm bringing you into my dreams. I'm allowing you to hear my dreams and stuff like that. You like, I don't know, that don't sound realistic. Bet. I will never, ever share my dreams with you. I will never, ever open up to you or anything like that, bro. So remember that, man. Remember that. But it's New Year's Eve. I'm about to go eat some food, chill, have a good time. If y'all gonna be out, you know, I hope you saw this video. You know, please be safe. This is gonna be after that time, so it doesn't even matter. But hope everybody just staying in tune or that's out just safe tonight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff happened on New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, so be safe. Stay RDE. I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. What's up with y'all, man? So just finished meeting with Ryan. We had a really good meeting. And I don't know, y'all probably couldn't see the board all week, but you can tell it's a little bit clear. And we just had to go through some things, man. Really trying to see, like, you know, what are we trying to build, right? And I would say, like, that's probably one of the main things we really struggle with early on having a brand. Like, what were we trying to build? What were we trying to achieve? And I think it's become, how do I want to say this? I think that when you are trying to build a brand, fellas, ladies, you gotta, like, what does your brand mean? I saw Pharrell say something on one of his podcasts, and it really stuck with me. He said, you know, right now, he thinks that the fashion game is getting overtaken by business people. I just thought about that, like, what do that mean? And when he says that, it is people who want to make money fast, right? But, you know, like, if that's your reason of making money, you're not gonna do it long, right? Same reason why they tell you, like, if you gotta work in a job just for the money, you're not gonna be there long. You gotta find truly what you love to do. And in today's time, bro, I don't care what you love to do. There's money in it, but you gotta chase what you love to do. Don't look at the fashion and say, "Oh, well, he did it. I'd like doing it. I like clothes. I could do it." No. It's deeper than that. Can you think of concepts? Can you think of ideas? Can you think of collections? Can you think of pieces, right? When we talk about pieces, we talking about a complete piece, a complete idea, right? We're not talking about, yeah, just sweatpants. No. A complete idea behind the sweats. Like, you're trying to set something up along the long term. Like, the long term plan was to set something up based off of those pants. Like, can you do that? If you can't, you gotta really ask yourself, like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, like, we had a meeting, bro, and, like, so we had 4 things we wanted to drop, right? And we were like, you know what, bro, like, we want to make sure we get out a certain amount at minimum, right? So it fits with our collection and what we're trying to push. And, you know, like, pause. Fair warning, right? This is only week 4, I think. My brain goes everywhere. So I'll be thinking something else. I'll be all over the place. So forgive me. But, yeah, man, like, we thought about it, it's like, you know, it's not gonna work. And sometimes in business and life, you gotta pivot, right? I love Ryan Clark and Channing Clark. I love their podcast. They always talk about pivoting and making that move and making that step, going a different direction, because things didn't happen the way you wanted them to. And that's life, man. Like, in life, you're gonna have to pivot. And now we're learning how to pivot. Like, all right, cool. That's not gonna work. Go this way. That's not gonna work. Go this way. But as long as your motion is forward and you're not going here, no. We need to be making forward motion off of our pivot, right? Pivots. We need to be making forward motion. So that's for what we was doing, man. I would have loved to vlog it, but we were just too locked in. Like, this is our first meeting of this year. Today's January 2nd. Today's January 1st. Forgive me. This is our first meeting for the year, and we wanted to make sure, like, we were locked in, so it was really no distractions in this time frame. Like, it was just too much to be done. So a little sneak peek. March, we got Legends Never Die. April, we got Fight Night, and March, April, May, we got the race, right? So nothing for January. We thought we were gonna do it for January. It's not gonna happen for January. Then we got February, and then we got March. So that's Q1. So I need to go back and figure out what I'm gonna do for Q2. What's the last one we're gonna do for Q2 for June? But we'll figure that out, man. That's nothing hard, I think. So yeah, man, but learn how to pivot, bruh. Learn how to pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like, learn how to pivot. You got to. Like, if you don't pivot, bruh, if you don't learn how to make adjustments in life, in football we call it game time decisions. If you can't make a game time decision, the chance of you losing that game is going to be greater. Like, you're probably not going to win that game. So you got to learn how to make in-game adjustments to things that you didn't plan for, right? You can watch film for a whole week, get in the game on Sunday. You tell the coach, they ain't running nothing we did on film. I played receiver, so I tell my coach, on film, the safety, when we went 3-by-1, I'm talking over your heads for y'all that don't know. We went 3-by-1. The safety always shaded to the 3 receiver side. The opposite safety played opposite side of the hash, right? Inside the hash. Now, this week, they're shading to the solo receiver side and putting that safety to the trips to the middle of the field, dropping the other DB back, right? Putting the linebacker to drop under number 3. But you see I'm talking over y'all heads? It's because I love football, and I just did all that to prove a whole point. When you truly love something, you really go in depth of it. Mind you, I have not played football in, it's 25, so 3 years now. Finished playing football in November of 22. And I coach football now, but you know, it's different. Like when you really love something, bruh, nobody don't have to tell you to study it. Nobody don't have to tell you to look into it. Like you can legitimately figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say this to y'all, man. 2026 is an RDE year, man. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's an RDE year. If you watching this, I'm telling you, stay tuned. You're gonna see the rise, not only of my personal life, and when I say rise, I don't mean things like tangibles. Like I'm not about to get on this joint and a fat chain and 2 watches, and I ain't talking about that crap. I ain't worried about that. You're gonna see us really build this brand, bruh. I'm telling you. And the more we do this and we really tap into this thing, I'm telling y'all, bro, it's going to hit, bro. That little short snippet I just said is going to be over the video when I'm presenting something for our first ever fashion show that we doing. Mark my words, bro. We really about to turn it up. So stay tuned. Yeah, because we about to do something. But today's New Year's Day. I pray everybody, you know, had a great New Year's. I had a great New Year's. I just chilled, went to church, came back, ate some food. I'm about to go chill right now and do some designs for Legends Never Die collection. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all stay RDE. Out of there. What's up with y'all, man? Happy Saturday. It's happy Saturday. I'm on my way to Maryland right now. I'm about to go snow tubing with a couple of my buddies, man. Remember I told y'all, man, it's good to take them breaks away. I didn't even go to bed last night till 7 a.m. updating and editing the video. So that joint took forever, but you know, now I'm ready to go into this welcome center, go get me some food, bruh. I think I want Popeyes. Go get me some food though. And yeah, man, you know, it's a blessing. I got the phone with my aunt, man, on the way down here. She called me, we talked. I say, man, you know, those older people, your older relatives that had lived a little bit more life than you, man, listen to them, man. Listen to them. You know, sometimes, I know me, like, I get in my own way sometimes, and I say it like, you know, if something going on in my life, I really put my head down, won't talk to nobody. And I just work to get myself out of it, work to get myself through it, all of those things, right? And sometimes you can't be like that, bro. You can't be like that. Like sometimes you gotta ask God for that help. We was just talking like, you know, sometimes God will break you down to build you up. And for me, I've been such a strong person my whole life. I think he put me in a situation to break me down, to build me back up for my own benefit though, you know what I'm saying? And to build me up in order to lean on him, to rely on him, not to rely on self, you know what I'm saying? Not to rely on me going to work, making, even if I was making 100,000 a day, God say I can't have it, he'd take it all the way in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you gotta truly trust him, bro. Gotta truly trust him. I trust God that whatever's supposed to happen for me right now is gonna happen for me, man. So, you know, I challenge y'all to do that as well, man. Like, trust God. Y'all gonna hear me say it all that time, bro. Trust God. Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord. He will guide. If you trust God, he will guide your steps, bro. If he's guiding your steps, you're not misstepping. You're not taking the wrong steps. So yeah, man. But I don't think I'm gonna vlog the snow tubing. I think, you know, I don't want to damage my camera, bro. Like, that will really throw me all the way off. I get out that joint and damage my camera, I would be pissed, bro. Pissed. But I'm ready to go in this joint, grab some food, bro. At a little rest stop, grab some food. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Alright, y'all, so I'm in the Popeyes. About to get some, well, I already ordered my jump. It's at the rest stop, so everything on these little tablets, so it'd be cool for real. So, about to order this food at the road, man. Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm like halfway there, so I thought I get this one eat here though. Here we go. Thank you. Now I get strawberry jelly, please. Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Yeah. Jump job, nerve wracking though. Told y'all, bro. I'm in this joint recording with y'all. Like I feel crazy, bro. But it's my bread. I gotta make my money. So yeah, but let me find the table right quick. What's up with y'all, man? So unfortunately, the rest of the video recorded in slow motion mode, and I did not see until it was time to edit. I am livid. So please enjoy week 4. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I know I said week 3 in the beginning. Ignore that. This is week 4. I be tripping sometimes, as you can see with me recording the whole video in slow motion. But like, share, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. And as always, stay RDE.